What's up, guys? We are back out at Squirrel Lake right now for another handeye supply video, which I'm actually really excited about today because we've got a really rare disc that we're playing with. So according to Dynamic's website, they stopped producing the Renegade in 2019. So not only are they not producing it anymore, or at least not on their website, but also they, I believe, have never done a Moonshine edition. So we are playing with a new Moonshine edition Renegade that you guys can get from the handeye supply. Head over to Dynamic Discs. I'll put a link down in the description as well for you guys to check out the handeye subscription box. But we've got this Renegade that we're going to be throwing today, as well as this super sick black Deputy, which I love. I love the Deputy. It's such a fun putter to throw, pretty understable sometimes. And then we also have an Escape as well. So we're gonna be throwing all three of these today. We're gonna see how we can do with it. Hope you guys are excited. Let's get into it. All right, first time throwing the Renegade out here off the tee. Looks pretty solid, might be a little bit deep. I just wanted to, real quick, as I do sometimes, just thank you guys for all the support. Super cool and fun that I get to come out and film my rounds and post them on YouTube and have you guys watch them. Also, it's been really cool just meeting a lot of you guys out on the course, especially for all you local Charlotte guys. A lot of people are just super cool, and I appreciate that. It's really cool running into you guys, and it's just been fun getting to know people in the community and all that kind of stuff. So I'm having a blast. I hope that you guys are having a blast as well. Let's see where this disc is. I definitely think that I may have, so I went a little bit far just because obviously it's a distance driver, but we've still got to look at the basket. All right, so I'm going to throw the Deputy on an Anheuser here and see if we can get it up towards the basket. Nice, solid. All right, starting off with a birdie there. I actually really like the Deputy. It was one of my first throwing putters when I first started to play. I love the understability of it, and this one actually feels like really good. So this box is actually from this month. Next month's handeye supply you guys can check out on the DD website, but I think it has a Pure in it, a Glow Pure, and then some other stuff. It's going to be a really sick box. I can't wait to get it. So if you guys are interested in that, again, go check out the link in the description. All right, gonna be throwing the Renegade again here off the tee. That's actually the tree I was throwing at. So I actually really like that disc. I think it's like a negative 1.5, 2.5 or something like that from a turn and fade. So it holds straight for a while. Like I really like it just for throwing it these two times. I can already kind of tell the flight characteristics that it has, and I'm digging it. So I'm going to throw the Escape here as well off the tee. Which, like, I've thrown Escapes before on this channel. Pretty straight flying disc as well. So they're both pretty similar in their flight characteristics. All right, so this should be a nice, easy flick from here up to the basket with the Renegade again. Yeah, that should be good. I'm sure a lot of you guys that play in colder weather and throw sidearm know how tough throwing sidearm in cold weather can be on your fingers because your skin is so dry. At least for me personally, like my pointer finger on my right hand just feels like it gets thrashed. Now, I have only been throwing 2-finger sidearms for what, maybe a month now, a month and a half, something like that. I can look back at the video. Wow, we parked it, nice. So I'm still building up calluses and getting that skin tougher, but even though it's only like 35 degrees or something, it's pretty tough on my fingers. So I feel for you guys up north. I saw a lot of you guys commenting and saying Southerners want to play in the snow because it's fun. I'd probably only want to do that once, and then I'd want to be playing in the rain. But check it out. Nice park job right there. B2 down. Nice. All right, so for the most part today will probably be the Renegade show, just because obviously this is the more premium disc, but I'll also throw the Escape just so that you guys can see that as well, see how it flies. I wouldn't normally throw the Escape sidearm, so I'm not going to throw it on this hole. It'll probably be more of a backhand disc, but we're going to go ahead and throw this, and despite the pain in my finger, we're going to try and park it. Come on. Oh, I think it's a little bit wide. Why are they always short? Dang it, guys. It's so frustrating, man. Like, get the disc up. You know how to make this? Okay, I guess not. Still 2 down. I'm not getting enough push off my foot. All right, so normally I would throw like a sidearm S-curve here, but I'm actually gonna throw a backhand and see if we can get it to go a little bit right up over all the shrubbery and then crash down. Oh, wow. Okay, that's not a bad kick. You can definitely turn this disc over. We'll throw an Escape now as well. That's not the gap I was trying to go through, but that worked. All right, throwing the deputy here. Oh, turn over. Sit down. Okay, that'll be a putt, but not too shabby. I actually really like the way that this, I don't know if it's because it's the black color, but this disc feels really good. All right, throwing the Renegade here again. Gonna try and backhand it, have it turn over a little bit for us. Turn over, keep turning just a little more. Yeah, that'll be all right. I'll be able to approach the basket from there. I didn't turn it over enough. This left side comes in pretty tight, so it's hard to get that actual turnover angle from the standpoint of like using the whole fairway, you know. But that'll still be fine. All right, so there isn't much of a putter angle here, actually. I'm gonna try and throw the Renegade on a flex line, which normally with an understable disc you can't do if you throw it at the speed that it's designed to be thrown at. But since we're throwing this slower, I can give it a little bit of an anhyzer, and it should come back to the right. Oh, if only I didn't hit that tree, then I could have. All right, throwing the deputy here. See if we can give this a run. Do it. Oh, come on. Not bad, guys. Still a bogey though. Boo. All right, so we're back to +1. I'm gonna throw the Renegade and the Escape on this hole. I'm gonna release both of them with a little bit of hyzer just so you guys can compare the flights. Also, all of my towels got wet yesterday and the day before, so they're out back drying. So literally, I don't have a towel with me. Oh yeah. Oh, actually that should be in an okay spot. Now onto the Escape. Yeah, so the Escape stood up a little bit more there, which is actually pretty good. So I might actually go check in my car and see if I have a towel after this, because I don't want to misrepresent the discs because they're wet. That would be annoying. But so far, honestly, guys, I really like the Renegade. The The numbers seem right up my alleyway. You guys know that I love throwing hyzer flips more than throwing a straight flat shot. And so I actually really like the numbers on it. So it looks like the Escape did better on this one, but Renegade was our first throw, so we're gonna use this and move forward from here. Dude, I love scrambling. It's so much fun. So the Escape actually made it through these annoying bushes and is right here, which would be probably just a pretty simple putter approach. Get up. Oh, where are you rolling to? Stop it. Man, putting in the cold is kind of strange. Okay, so I was close to getting a birdie on that, ended up with a par, so still one down. With all the leaves on the ground and everything, and just the fact that I threw a driver into the green. It skipped off to the side, but still really enjoyed the flight path that it took. All right, so found a towel in my car, awesome. Throwing the Renegade here, gonna try and get a big turnover line on it if I can, because I really wanna see how it'll fly if I try and do that. I wanted to hold it. That's a terrible kick. I'll throw the Escape as well. So a sidearm might have been better here with the Renegade, honestly, but I wanted to see what it could do. Turn over. Oh yeah. That one got a bad kick too. All right, so I think the best shot here is actually a sidearm with the Deputy. You know, I don't really sidearm putters too much. I think this is the play, especially with this understability. I think we'll be able to make something happen here. Y'all might lose it. I'm gonna go up a little bit high. Man, that was beautiful. Like seriously, guys, I love scrambling. If there is one thing that saves me the most strokes in disc golf, it's scrambling. If you guys don't practice your scrambling, going off into the woods and trying to throw and look for lines and all that kind of stuff, you got to practice it. Now, obviously, if you never end up in the woods or in the rough, you don't really have to worry about it. But if you do, if you can get good at scrambling, like that's why they track the percentage of people's scrambling ability, because it is such an important thing. Go out and practice it. If you guys want me to do a video on scrambling and my thought process with it, let me know in the comments. I think we're still one down just because of that one bogey that we had. All right, so I'm gonna throw 2 shots here. I'm gonna throw one backhand turnover with the Deputy, just for those of you who like throwing putters. And then I'll throw a sidearm with the Renegade probably. All right, so Deputy first. Oh, what? My depth perception was off. I thought I was gonna be up by the basket. Not a bad line on that though. Really love the Deputy. Yeah, that'll work. So I'd love to know your opinion on putting putters. Do you like more understable or overstable putters? Because I know a lot of people like putting with overstable putters because it makes them commit more. But for me, like, the Keystone is an understable putter. If I throw that thing straight, generally goes to the right. Same with the Deputy here. And so, yeah, just comment down below. Do you guys like overstable putters because you feel like they make you commit and really throw the disc into the basket? Or do you like more understable putters that you can kind of float up there? Come on, let's go. If that was an overstable putter, I would have been in trouble. Nice, they were both birdies. 2 down now. All right, so again, gonna throw 2 shots here for you guys. One, gonna throw the deputy backhand, try and get as straight as I can. And then 2, gonna sidearm the renegade, try to hit this left gap, have it go straight and then right, and then skip towards the basket. Come on, come back, come back, come back. Wow. Okay, so I threw that a little bit. I think I might have even thrown that on a little bit of an anhyzer, but it flew really well. I really actually like that line. I just expected it to come back a little bit more. All right, renegade down this left gap, which isn't even really a gap. Come back. Oh. Okay. Oh, that line is good. I just realized that I put the camera in a bad place. Man, you know, I needed a foot more on that and I would have been solid. All right, still 2 down. All right, going renegade here. That one tree that's down there with the leaves still on it, I want to either break right before or right after that, but that's kind of the target that I'm aiming at. Right after it, nice. Yeah, so that's solid. That should be a pretty easy approach for a birdie. All right, just throwing a nice, easy sidearm approach here. The big tree in the middle, I want to go to the left of it with a hyzer. Oh, that was close. We still have a putt from there. Dang it. That looked good, guys. That looked good. All right, still 2 down. All right, so I'm actually kind of excited to throw the deputy here and get some torque behind it, see if we can turn it over down there. And then I might also backhand the renegade just to see. We want to aim at this tiny little tree in the middle and just hopefully barely miss it to the right with some anhyzer. Oh, well, that isn't even close to what we wanted to do. All right. I want to backhand this or sidearm this? I'll try sidearming it, because it might flip up a little bit. Yeah. I think it might be in the circle. All right, so this is a very, very precise gap that I need to hit. I wish I had the renegade here to throw, but I'm not going to go up and get it. We'll just work on scrambling again, and I'm going to throw this deputy and see if I can get a good line on it. Could be somewhat difficult to not throw him that much, but we'll see here. Yo, that's a joke. Man, I was really excited to see that fly. I released that really good and just hit those twigs. I needed to aim a little bit to the right, I guess. Yep, that'll work. Still gonna be a bogey from that lie. But I'm happy that we threw from over there just for feeling out the deputy and how it flies sidearm. And then here's the renegade right here, which is actually not too shabby off that tee. So I'm happy with that. All right, so that'll actually put us, well, back to even, 2 down, something like that, maybe even. Well, this is super annoying. Last hole, I throw both my discs and it wasn't recording. I'm recording on my iPhone now, so there's not like the audible ring that happens when I record it on my old camera. I know I gotta look for the square to show up. But the escape, I threw flat. It turned over just a little bit, nicked one of the trees on the right side. dove down to the middle, and then the Renegade, I released really good, but released it on the left side of the fairway, which isn't what I wanted, because it isn't standing up, especially being new and in the premium plastic. It isn't standing up as much right now. That's one thing to note for those of you who are more beginners or haven't really been throwing discs for that long. Plastic makes a big difference in the way that a disc flies. This base model plastic is going to beat in more and be more understable than, say, premium plastics or glow plastics or chameleon plastics and things like that. So we've got a birdie look here, but this is gonna be a big putt, so we'll see what we can do. All right, so I'm just gonna go and tap this in, guys. I want to thank y'all again for hanging out as usual. Again, make sure you check out the handeye subscription box on the Dynamic Disc website. And let's see, I've thrown deputies before, really like them. This one feels better than all the other ones that I've thrown, just because it feels like it's more of a blend of plastic. Renegade I really like. I want to get to a more open course and see how it flies, because I feel like it's a pretty solid distance driver. And then the Escape I've thrown before. Haven't thrown it in base model plastic. It seems like it's going to be turning over a little bit more, but yeah, solid box. It also came with a shirt that I have, so you get some good stuff out of the boxes. Make sure you guys go check them out. Thanks for hanging. See you guys in the next one.